Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Persons importing electric bikes will pay less for import duties. Finance Minister Favour Williams gave details in the House of Representatives on Tuesday.
I'm pleased to bring these amendments to reduce import duty on electric bikes 3 years and less from the date of manufacture from 20% to 10%, as well as provide an exemption from the payment of annual license fee. It was also approved for the regime to be in place from April 1, 2024 to March 31, 2029.
The Customs Tariff Revision Amendment Resolution was therefore passed in the House. In 2022, the import duty on some electric vehicles was reduced from 30% to 10% and will run until July 2027. Mrs. Williams underscored the importance of electric motor vehicles and bikes.
This incentive goes a long way in helping to reduce tailpipe emissions, in keeping with Jamaica's transition to ensuring a clean energy future. In addition to zero emissions, electric bikes saves money on maintenance. And it is a big benefit to society in that there will be significant noise reduction using an e-bike versus the internal combustion engine bikes.
Senior strategist in the Tourism Ministry, Delano Seavright, says the winter tourist season will be robust with a number of new flights in the coming weeks. He says Avela Airlines and American Carrier will be operating for the first time out of Hartford, Connecticut to Montego Bay, St. James.
They start in mid-November. Is their first set of flights outside of the United States, and that's a big news for Jamaica and a big plus for us. We also have, of course, new flights from Caribbean Airlines with Fort Lauderdale, Kingston, and additional services by JetBlue, American Airlines, and other carriers for the winter. But even more importantly, we have the restart of non-stop flights between Lima, Peru in South America and Montego Bay, Jamaica by LATAM, which is the largest carrier in Latin America. This is big news as it gives easy connections to persons coming from Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Ecuador, Bolivia, and other countries.
Beyond that, a number of new rooms will soon be available.
We have Princess in Hanover that's opening in November with 1,000 rooms, luxury all-inclusive product. Of course, we had Rio Trelawney Aquarel that opened earlier this year in May. And we have a number of new villas and Airbnbs that are also opening up. So we expect a very robust winter tourism season, and we're very happy about that.
Gas prices are going up effective Thursday. Each litre of 87 and 90 gasoline will cost 25 cents more. Diesel will, however, decline by 83 cents. 95 cents will be taken off ultra-low sulfur diesel. Kerosene will fall by $3.06. Propane will decline by 25 cents, while butane will go up by 25 cents. Each gas station will add its own markups to these price adjustments offered by Petrojam. Banks and cambios are selling the American dollar for an average $159.47. The Canadian dollar is being sold for $115.35. $202.12 is the average value of the pound, while the euro is going for $169.22. And to the stock market now, the JSE index lost 3,082 points today, while the junior market gained 7 points. Leading the 39 winners, Carbon Assurance Brokers, Carbon Flavors and Fragrances, Margaritaville Turks US dollar shares, and Cygnus Credit Investments 8.5% preference shares. The 49 losers include MPC Carbon Clean Energy US dollar shares, Proven US dollar share, AS Bryden and Sons Holdings US dollar shares, Lasco Distributors, and AS Bryden and Sons Holdings. 19 stocks traded firm. And that's it for the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Good evening.